Just want y'all to know I'm here coming in live. We're going to talk about, about life, man. You know what I'm saying? I freestyle this one, man. I just want to know how you doing, family. Let me know how you doing when you get this, family. Because sometimes I tell you, man, sometimes I'm not doing well, bro. You see, and I have no one to talk to about my feelings, bro. I gotta come to a camera and talk to the camera, bro. Cause everybody who's around you, nobody wanna hear you. You ever notice that? Nobody wanna hear you, bro. You say anything that you're feeling, nobody cares. Then they wanna draw you out as crazy and all that fuck. Cause you feel a certain way. Like you did what you do, you do what you do. You think I'm not supposed to feel a way? Like what level of intelligence do you think I'm operating on? You know? And of course I'm gonna feel away if I feel like, especially I'm not doing anything wrong. So I just like keep to myself. I just wish that I don't have to deal with anyone like that, bro. I just wish that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just accept my thing that I would stay far away. I would go to a park in the daytime where nobody's much walking around. Get my ear. You catch where I'm coming from? Bro, because people really sicken me most time, man. You know? And when you get to a level of intelligence, man, you don't got nothing. You just don't want to even deal with people anymore. Because you realize how much full of shit people are, man. And to get to your better self, you could never get to your better self when people not keeping it real with you, authentic, or people just trying to. I don't even know how to explain how people are, bro. I just know how I am. I just be trying to be the best person I can be. And sometimes it's hard to be the best person when you're not getting the energy. You can give people energy to try to see them get ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? And people will never do the same. They don't give you the same type of energy. Nothing that you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? They won't be excited in nothing that you're doing. You can't get no feedback in nothing else that you're doing. Anything that you're doing, you can't get a feedback from them, bro. You can't get no feedback from them. You see what I'm saying? You try to do something positive, they're like, yeah, 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 yeah. And they don't give a fuck what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I get on here, I talk on these things sometimes because I be talking to myself. It's like for real. And it's like a self reflection. I self reflecting the concept of looking at, yo, are my thoughts real? Like, am I thinking certain things? So sometimes I have to just speak it to the camera to hear about myself like a recorder, you know? One time I was reading this book, it was telling me, because I'm a salesman, they say if you want to sell, record your sales conversation. Record yourself. To be a speaker, if you want to become a better speaker, record yourself. So I know that the thoughts that I have, I want to express them correctly. So I find different ways. I record myself so I can express them correctly so that when I know I speak, I'm speaking fluently enough to be understanding, comprehended, man. Shut up the like, give up the likes, you know what I mean? But shut up don't even care about all that, man. Shut up just being him. Because I realize in society, man, you just got to be yourself and just try to get in. And you got to be careful because it's a lot of spells people put on people and stuff, you know? And then you know, it well, why is that? Why a shadow man? Why is that your concern? You know? And yeah, for real, bro. Try to find peace in any way you can find peace, family. Because peace is your thing to get. And a lot of times some people find peace differently. But you can't just indulge yourself. Like I said to myself, I'm thinking I might stop smoke weed. It's not that I want to stop smoking. I don't care about. I want to smoke weed. It's not smoke. I want to stop smoking weed. No. I want to make sure that if I'm smoking weed, that before I smoke it, I can buy it 2 times. So if I buy 30, I'm gonna put another 30 inside of a jar. Well, too bad for you, bro. I don't care what color you is. A white man don't get peace. Tell me, explain that. How you as a white man don't get peace? I mean, no. Because I mean, like you have white privilege, right? So you should be able to have peace if you're a white man and you don't get peace as a white man. Are you trying to say a black man not supposed to have peace? Because if that's what you say, I'm telling them, no, I'm gonna get my peace. I have my peace. And the peace coming into my mind when I understand and look at reality and know what's gonna make me happy. What makes you happy? Not what everybody else happy. Only you have to care about your happiness, bro. That's what's gonna give you peace. Oh, you think so? Yeah. I hear you. It's laughable. You think it's well? I mean, y'all did do a lot of problems. Y'all did do a lot of stuff. So if y'all did a lot of stuff, I think that maybe people might hold you accountable for your actions, if that's what you're saying. I don't think everybody blaming people. I think people know the problems, but I think people be like, if the tree is poison, if the fruits are poison, you have to blame the farmer on for somehow. You have to blame the farmer somehow. I think it's that type of energy, though. You know what I'm saying? Generational punishment. I mean, we went through that too. We went through a lot of generational punishment. We went through punishment in order to find all the punishment that we still getting up to this day. And then there will be others bad apples getting punished for the bunch. It happens to us all the time. It happens to me every time that I go somewhere. Every time I step outside. Every time I step outside, no matter what hurt you have, you're gonna be judged. And I think it happens even interrace with all race. I mean, we are. You can't say you can't judge because guess what? Everything is judgment. You see, yours is red, is the pink, is blue. It's all that judgment. So I mean, everybody's gonna be judging, and the punishment. You just have to learn how to just put up a resistance against all of that. And if you're able to put up a resistance against all that, you start becoming a better person, and then you start being able to know how to accept people for what they're doing, and then you become better and just separate yourself. Uh, that would be nice. That would be nice for all of us to get along. You know what I mean? And it is possible, but if is it going to be in this timeline? Is it going to be in the generation? I'm not too sure if it's going to be that when you say all, but it might be some of us. You catch what I'm saying? But all of us, I'm not sure about. You catch what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's some of us will get into a thing, but not all of us, because at some point in life, some is like right now, they have people saying, "Yes, I love everybody," and they embrace everyone with love and unity. But then it might be other people, maybe in the same that's unifying, maybe their family or some part, because remember, it's four family branches, and maybe one of the family branches don't agree with that. So then to say everybody come together, it might not be a thing that everyone can come together. You know what I'm saying? I thought that you needed that. Oopsie. So that's the concept of it. You understand what I'm saying, chat? So I don't know if everybody could come together. Some people come together, some won't. But you just have to try to find peace within yourself. I mean, love is the ruling concept of the world, the ruling energy. You have to operate in love, but like what I realized that it's really a spiritual warfare, and don't matter what you do, you're gonna fight a battle. You just gotta choose the battle that you're willing to fight, because you're gonna fight a battle, don't matter what. You just gotta choose the battle that you're willing to fight. You get what I'm saying? What battle are you willing to fight? You know what I'm saying? So just always try to become the best person that you are. Try to do the best things for your life, because one day it's going to pay off. You're going to be able to say, okay, I'm glad that I turned into a better person that tried to help me become who I am today. I just want to get to the point where nothing bothers me at all. I've got to a point to that when nothing bothers me in terms of like society when I deal with people outside, but I can't take nonsense from people who I love. People around me, day to day, friends and family, I don't have patience with them. Why? Because I feel like we, we should tend to each other more. You know what I'm saying? And I tend to people very well. Like I try not to step on people's toes. So if my toes get stepped on, I feel very much offended. If I'm a family member, I wouldn't even give a fuck about if I'm a stranger. But if I'm a family member, I feel very much offended because I feel like you're the last person that's supposed to do that. I'm forgiving to them more than anyone else too. You understand? Very forgiving to my loved ones and everything more than anyone else. But because I'm so forgiving to my loved ones, that's why I don't put up with nonsense. I don't want to hear, oh, no, no, no. You understand? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Don't try to undermine me no type of way. That type of shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm very forgiving to you because you're my family. So I feel like if I'm forgiving to you and then you're still trying to get under my skin more, like, it's like you're trying to triple whammy me, dog. I don't want to be triple whammied. You know, you shouldn't be trying to triple whammy someone who is so loving, kind, and forgiving to you. I'm trying to triple whammy me. You know? Such is life, you know what I mean? And when I want to come on here more often and start speaking and having lives, I want to choose some times. Maybe I might just come randomly. So hopefully you just put your notification on when you see this message, see this video, you put your notification on, and then from there we can take it how we are. You know what I'm saying, family? Just you gotta try to be your best, man. Gotta always try to be your best. Life is stressful. A lot of people stress, for all kind of thing, but then I realize it should be stressed. Like when I be stressed, I don't even be stressed because I'm stressed. I'm stressed because people stress. You know what I'm saying? And they put their stress on me. Like that's real. And that's why I say I can't. That's why I would love to be in a bush somewhere, in a farm, relaxing. I can smoke my spliff and be like, doo, 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 doo. Nobody around. I got to drive a couple miles to the store. And a lot of people look at those life as, oh yeah, I don't want that. No, I think that life is more sufficient because then you become more responsible. You have a house in the city, you might say, I let my oil go down to motherfucking to the boiler stop. When you all day, you be like, yo, for 3 summers in a row, you adding 3 extra oil tanks. Like, yo, I got no longer. I got 600 gallons of oil right there. By the time 200 finish, I'm calling them for another. I'm calling them and telling them, yo, bring 250 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll find a jug to put the shit in. You know what I mean? And that's like a more abundant state of mind. You know, because I think that like people become unabundant, like because they think the universe is not going to give them back again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the universe is great. It's always going to multiply if you give yourself multiplication. It's always going to multiply. So you got to know this. Do what's best for you, Shatta. See you tomorrow. Blessed love.